Evening Beard Army, welcome back to another video. Steak boards, greasy kebab boxes, fish and chips. I seem to be on a bit of a dirty British classics kick lately.
Yes, quite. Ripping good love.
Yes. And we're not about to stop now. Oh no. Today's video is another one by reasonably popular request. I did something similar to this a while ago with Feasters sandwiches, but everyone knows that Rustlers is the OG of hot snacks. So today I'm doing every single available item from the Rustlers range, and I've got my mate, Mr. Rowave, over here to help make it a bit more enjoyable. Actually, Mr. Rowave's a little bit formal. I usually just call him Mike. As in Mike Rowave. I don't know, that's so bad it's good, I think. Anyway, without further ado, this is BeardMeatsFood, and this is one man versus every single item from the Rustlers menu. Who's good? Alright, I think the time is going. The last time I did something similar to this, the cooking took the longest, so I've already cooked 3 things, which I'm going to start with. You get a twin pack of cheeseburgers, so I'm going to start with the regular cheeseburgers. Oh. Wow. Cheeseburgers really aren't supposed to be crunchy. This is going to take a while, so I'm going to cook the next item. I think 2 minutes should be good.
What's up, Beard Army? Welcome back to another video, and today we are continuing the kind of unintentional, impromptu British classics mini-series. I use that term very loosely though, this is pretty much just microwave convenience food.
I remember that from last time too. So the texture is terrible. That could be my fault, could be Russell's fault, I'm not really sure. But the burger sauce they give you is actually pretty good. It's this kind of strange bright amber colour, which I guess is kind of like a mixture of mayonnaise and tomato ketchup maybe. Next we'll do the, actually don't even know what this is.
Yeah, and a real professional would have at least figured it out in time for the commentary, but not me.
Some kind of reformed meat with some creamy sauce on it. But it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna level with you. That's pretty much as enthusiastic as I'm gonna get over this this food. Actually, that's maybe a bit unfair. There were a few items in there which were surprisingly good, but just not that many.
You know, I can't imagine this is gonna be my most viewed video ever. Certainly with the international audience, who maybe aren't quite familiar with the rich history of Rustlers sandwiches. But I love doing stuff like this, you know. Maybe it's not the best quality of food in the world, far from it in fact, but just going through the entire range, trying to pick out some hidden gems is a lot of fun, so maybe I'll do it again in future at some point. Right, while I'm eating this double cheeseburger, which is still quite hot, I'm going to cook the bacon roll.
And I already know what you think at this point. Yes, the bacon was really that pink. Don't ask me what's in it. Something that probably shouldn't be.
These are just boxes, by the way. It's where I keep the sauce. Also helps me to figure out which is which. Frankly, I think this is a mistake. For me, HP sauce or any kind of brown sauce goes on a bacon sandwich, not tomato ketchup. Anyway, what can I put in next? We'll go for the this thing.
Yeah, and while this thing is cooking, I should probably explain myself, because between this video and the last one, people are going to think I've got something against ketchup. I don't, I just think it should only be on certain foods.
Just waiting for the next item now. Any second. It's like one of those scientific tests, you know, where they electrify a little piece of cheese and see how many times the mouse will go back and cause himself pain.
I think that could be arguably the least masculine whimper of all time.
I'm gonna put two things in this time. We'll go with the southern fried chicken sandwich and the grilled chicken sandwich. I think about 3 minutes should do it for those. Right, this is the... I think this is the Deluxe flame grilled with back bacon. Pretty much just a slightly larger burger with a slice of anemic looking bacon.
Yeah, I'm not spoiling anything by saying there was nothing deluxe about this thing.
I was gonna say, at least Rustlers give you a slightly thicker slice of cheese. The one you get with Feasters is just like so thin, you can't, I mean, as soon as you take it out of the package, it just disintegrates. This looks like a slightly different type of sauce. They're very generous with the sauce sachets.
Yeah, one positive I can give Rustlers on this thing is the sauce, especially the burger sauce is surprisingly good. I really enjoyed it.
See, the problem with these is you have to kind of time it perfectly to even slightly enjoy them, because if you leave them too long, the bread starts to go thick on the edges, and if you eat too quickly, obviously it's too hot, so maybe there's some kind of art to it.
Or science, you know, to be more accurate. But there's got to be a way to make these things taste better than they did for me on this occasion. It's not so much the taste of them, actually, it's more the texture. Just the bread buns in the microwave, it really just doesn't work.
Alright, we've got the two chicken sandwiches now. This is definitely one of those. Right, so the grilled chicken sandwich comes with ketchup and mayonnaise. I understand that. A little bit of ketchup, mayo. While that cools a little bit, the southern fried chicken burger just gets mayonnaise. This looks a little bit different from the last mayonnaise packet.
Yeah, I don't know how much of that was in my head, but it did seem to have a slightly different taste to it. Maybe more like a ranch dressing than just typical mayo.
I think that one, the grilled chicken, is probably the closest I've come to something that tastes like real food so far. The chicken patty was pretty good, sauce was nice. Let's go with the sausage muffin and the southern fried sub. It's about this time I start to regret the idea of cooking these as I eat. Maybe I should have just eaten them cold.
I should really invest in some kind of, I don't know, industrial hot plate or something.
This one has quite a pronounced plastic taste, which is not a good sign. That ain't right.
Yeah, thankfully it was just this one. I don't know what was in this thing, apart from polyethylene.
I don't remember waiting this much with the Feasters challenge. Maybe they didn't take quite as long to cook. I'm sorry if that sounds really obnoxious. It's definitely obnoxious.
I don't know which is worse, the sound of the microwave or the sound of the guitar solo in the latter half of this backing track I'm using. It's a close one. I opted for rock rather than funk this week.
Right, this is the sausage muffin, with which you get a slice of cheese. I don't know if that's exactly traditional with a sausage muffin, but it's a welcome addition. Again, if it's a breakfast muffin, it's gotta be brown sauce, surely.
There you go again, provoking the ketchup lovers out there. I don't know what it is, but for me, breakfast has got to be brown sauce, HP or Daddy's or something like that.
For me, the sausage muffin is the winner so far, because this is the only one I would actually like to eat again. That was really nice. And I think I figured out why these are so popular with construction workers and stuff, because when you microwave it, you have to pretty much eat it as soon as it comes out to enjoy it. And it's really hot, so I guess if you're outside on a cold day, to kind of warm you up a little bit. Alright, the southern fried sub also comes with quite a generous portion of mayonnaise. And before I eat this, I'm going to put in the all three. About 4 minutes maybe. I definitely did these in the right order. This actually tastes pretty good.
So as a general trend, the items seem to get better as I went on, which is a good thing. I think that is in no small part down to the fact that the bread on these subs is more conducive to being cooked in the microwave. It's a bit softer, it doesn't go so crunchy on the edges.
1 hot dog and 1 rib sandwich. This one is the regular quarter pounder, I think. I'm astounded by the strength of the cheese. Fortified cheese. Some more of this delicious burger sauce.
It sounds like I'm being sarcastic, but I'm not. I actually really enjoyed it. It was tasty.
Look how neat that was. Impressed myself. And finally, well not finally, but of these 3 items, there it is. Love it, they're playing the percentages here, ketchup and mustard. I think we'll have a little bit of both. I'm not a huge mustard fan, I'll be honest, but I'll try a little bit. First though, the quarter pounder.
Yeah, the quarter pounder just tasted like everything else, apart from it was very slightly larger. I don't think quite a quarter pound though.
We'll do the hot dog. The mustard's a bit keen.
Yeah, it won't surprise many people that I'm not a huge fan of mustard because I don't like spicy foods, right? But there's something specific about mustard which really kind of stings the nostrils, you know? Really gets up in those sinuses. But the hot dog was pretty good. As good as a hot dog can be, really.
Thank God. There's no more cooking to be done. 41 minutes. Almost done. This one is the Mighty Double Decker. Gotta say, I'll be sad to see this burger sauce go. This has been the highlight of the whole video for me. And this one is the Tex-Mex beef and chickpea combo. Comes with spicy salsa.
Yeah, this one was a bit weird. The only really off-the-wall, slightly odd item in the range.
Mmm. You can really taste those delicious chickpeas.
Now that, in case you're wondering, that was sarcasm. I mean, nobody really likes chickpeas, do they? To be honest.
That's an interesting one. It tastes like just an onion bhaji, really, flattened down into a burger pie. Not entirely unpleasant, but a little bit odd.
Yeah, it did have a faint taste of onion bhajis. Which, I mean, I like onion bhajis, right? But it was just a little bit weird in a microwave burger pie.
And we're finishing off with the Mighty Double Decker. Not sure what makes it mighty, but I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, never did find out. Not sure what makes this thing mighty anyway. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to join me on Thursday. That one is much better, I promise.
Right, well, on the whole, that was a crispy, soggy, factory floor meaty kind of affair, but it was pretty fun. It was an adventure. So this is BeardMeatsFood, and that was every single Rustlers menu item. I'll catch you next time. God, look at the state of this table. Mrs. Beard's gonna do her nut.